it's me again, Rachel, and I just wanted to make a small little get to know me tag that, quite frankly, nobody asked for, but I'm making it anyways. So, the first question: what is my name? Well, it's quite obvious. It's my channel name. My name is Rachel. It's spelled with two L's. I don't really know why my parents decided to go with two L's. I remember someone in my high school once told me, like, your name is spelled wrong. I take it up with my parents because I don't know why my name is spelled like that. I used to watch Modern Family, and one of the main girls, her name was Alex. Her real name is Ariel Winter, and I kind of got inspired by that. So my channel name is like Rachel Winter because I thought that sounded kind of cool. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is pink. I love pink. As you can tell, background pink, which is funny because for whatever reason in middle school, I was super edgy, which most middle schoolers, they're pretty edgy, but you know what I mean. What are my current favorite hobbies? One of my current favorite hobbies is right now making videos, editing. I also really like taking photos. It's on my Instagram at Rachel Winter if you want to see some of my photos, if you want to. I also really like reading. I used to be a huge reader. I still kind of am. I got into reading when I was like in elementary school. I remember I used to always be read to by one of the TAs and I think some of the teachers. It kind of really stuck with me. Like one of the reasons why I love reading so much, it just takes you somewhere else. Oh, and I also really love drawing. When I was in elementary school, I didn't really talk to anyone. So my form of escape was reading and drawing. And I used to be a huge drawer. I would never pay attention in class. Never. I remember one of the teachers like told me like,
Are you paying attention?
honestly, no, I wasn't. I was drawing like little stick figures. I used to be in an after school program for kids. I remember one of the teachers like asked me, "Oh, can you draw something?" I'm like, "Yeah." That was a really cute memory. I have a lot of hobbies and stuff. I like doing things for fun. I just do stuff because I want to do it. I mean, I'm not hurting anyone. So just keep on doing it. If I were to pick up another hobby, I think I'll probably pick up like crocheting. I don't know, crocheting sounds kind of nice. I might do that later. Where am I from? I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm half Honduran, and the other half of me is Salvadorian. My dad's Honduran, my mom's Salvadorian. I'm actually first generation born US, so that's pretty cool. I actually get my curly hair from my Honduran side. My dad's side of the family, they have really curly hair, and I actually look more like my dad. I feel like from my mom's side, I didn't really get anything. I don't look like my mom at all. I look way more like my dad. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie, in my opinion, this is a super underrated movie, is Paranorman. Paranorman is such an underrated movie. It kind of pisses me off. I love stop motion animation pictures, especially with stop motion animation. Like, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of love. I love how they're so dedicated to their craft because stop motion animation is not easy. Another one that I really like is also Corpse Bride, Paranorman, Corpse Bride, and Atlantis. City of Atlantis is in Disney Plus. Recommended. I'm telling y'all, I love the animation. The animation is so fluid and good. I just love stuff. Another question that I don't really see people ask, like, what are your past insecurities that you've actually grown to love? I have very pronounced dark circles. You can't see it, but I think it's probably due to the fact that I stay up really late watching YouTube videos, which is my fault, or I stay up really late listening to music. Another insecurity that I used to have that I've grown to like, I used to be really insecure about having a really round face. I'll show you guys. Like, I have a really round face. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I used to be really insecure about it when I was like in middle school. I really wanted to have a jawline for some reason. I don't know. I feel like that was really popular when I was in middle school, like having that jawline, looking like a model, being super skinny or whatever. But now I'm like, whatever, it's my face, I like it. I don't know why I used to want to change these things about myself. I think as you get older, you're kind of like, you know what, this is who I am. Started working with what I have instead of trying to change myself and trying to change everything about myself just to fit into some made up mold that people place on us. I hope you guys know there's nothing wrong with you. I don't know, I've seen a lot of unique faces and I think they're very beautiful, but it's kind of a shame that a lot of people don't see that. They don't see their beauty. Grown to love a lot of things, which is really funny because I used to be the biggest hater. I used to hate everything. Things just started changing and I started liking a bunch of stuff. Um, Another question is, what do I always wear? Honestly, if you go inside my closet, I swear to God, all I have is hoodies. I swear, all I have is like hoodies. I have crew necks. I like this crew neck. I love dogs. I like that. During the heat wave, a lot of people tell me like, dude, aren't you super hot in that? Yeah, but I'm still gonna wear it because it's super cozy and it get cold later. I'm gonna get really cold. Another question, what are some of my favorite YouTubers? Some of my favorite YouTubers are PewDiePie, Marcia before she deleted her channel. Another one is Verena. I've recently got into watching Verena. She's really cool. What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone? Honestly, the first thing I notice when I meet someone is their eyes. Eyes are the windows to the soul. I'm like, I agree. I don't know. I think I just like looking into people's pupils. Like it kind of reminds me of Boba for some reason whenever I look at people's like pupils. Are you currently in a relationship? I am single. Yeah. How tall am I? I am actually quite short. I am 5 feet tall. I never grew. I was 5 foot in middle school, and I stayed 5 foot for the rest of my life. It really be like that, guys. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have siblings. I have a lot of siblings. I have a big ass family. It's me, my dad, my mom, and then there's myself. I have an older brother, I have a younger brother, and I have an older sister, and then I have a half sister. It's just this whole shebang. What languages do I speak? As you can tell, I speak English. I also speak some Spanish. I learned Spanish because my parents taught me. Also, the school I went to, they taught me Spanish when I was really young. I don't know if you guys want to hear me say something in Spanish. I know the go-to is hola. Sí puedo hablar español. I speak Spanish. I know it's not perfect. Don't kill me. I understand it more than I speak it. My parents both speak to me in Spanish, by the way. Are you someone who gets distracted easily? Yes. I am someone who gets distracted way too easily. It's honestly kind of annoying. I am working on it though, but it still kind of bites me. But the times that I'm very focused, it's when I'm doing something really like a creative or artistic type thing. I lean more towards the lighthearted, creative side. What do I hate and why? I've been speaking too much about things I love. Let's talk about the things
I hate.
I hate cheaters. Do you have any long-term goals? I'm like, I do have a lot of long-term goals, but life comes at you really quickly and like anything could just change the whole course of your life. I think one of my long-term goals is maybe necessarily a goal, but I guess a dream of mine will be being financially stable so I could support myself. I'm not necessarily sure that's a goal. I guess it's more of a dream. But that's one of my dreams, I guess. A short-term goal. I think some of my short-term goals is editing and making more YouTube videos. I guess that kind of counts as a goal. What is my favorite book? My favorite book is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I don't know why. I love that book. I used to read it all the time when I was a kid. I love The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I love caterpillars. If I were to travel, where would I go to? Honestly, if I were to travel, I'd go to Canada. I don't know. I just want to visit Canada. I would go to Paris. I would go to Italy. I would go to the Bahamas. I'm not planning to travel anywhere. I'm just currently chilling. So, why did you decide to make a YouTube channel? So, I decided to make a YouTube channel because I wanted to explore some of my interests and some of my hobbies. I do have hobbies, as I mentioned previously. I kind of just decided to make my YouTube channel mainly for myself, to kind of get out of my comfort zone, because I'm a very reserved person. I'm very introverted. I don't go outside, and I feel like this is a really healthy way of me just trying and exploring things in a healthy way. I think having healthy hobbies is really important. At least to me, it's really important. I feel like once I like something, I just keep on doing it. Like, I'm so obsessed. I literally can eat the same foods. If I like something, I can eat it forever. I don't know. I feel like if you want to start a YouTube channel, I think you should make it because ultimately you like making videos. Really glad to be here. Really glad to be a part of the YouTube gang, even though I have like 15 subscribers. When was the last time I cried? I think the last time I cried was a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember why I cried. I don't know. I feel like when I cry, I feel it in my heart. It really hurts, man. I was just like crying. Kind of reminds me of the Lana Del Rey song, like, "You're so pretty when you cry." Something like that, I remember. Another question is, if I were to give any advice to my past self, I'll probably just say, like, don't let people bring you down, because some people get a lot of joy of seeing others suffer, bro. Let's be real. Do I consider myself a calm or angry person? I feel like I consider myself a very calm person, per se. I feel like if one of my friends were to describe me to someone else, I feel like they would describe me as a relatively calm person. Like, I don't really like getting angry. I use all of my energy up, and then I'm tired. Like, have you ever been angry and then tired 2 seconds later? Because same. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is a bird. I love any type of bird. I don't care. I like hummingbirds. I like penguins. I like pigeons. I like songbirds. I like robins. I just love birds. In school, they would ask you questions like, if you had a superpower, what would you have? And honestly, I would have the ability to fly. Because I can leave. I don't know. I think I always loved birds just because they could fly away. It's okay, want to fly away too. But I always wanted to have like the wings. That would be super cool. I want to have wings. Another question would be like, what is your ideal first date? Honestly, I'm really simple. I think personally, if I never talk to them and I really want to get to know the person that I'm on a date with, I would really like to go to a park just so I could see if we're really comfortable just talking to each other. Another ideal date for me will probably be like going to an amusement park. Any amusement park. Could be like Six Flags or Knoxbury Farm. Like, I love rides. Another question, what's my favorite anime when I was a kid? I used to really love Sailor Moon. When I was a kid, my favorite Sailor Scout was Sailor Venus. I also really liked the show Ranma when I was a kid, even though it was kind of inappropriate. What are my biggest accomplishments? Unfortunately, I do not have big accomplishments. Sorry. I don't know. I guess being alive, I don't know. I don't really have any accomplishments. I mean, I have participation awards, but that doesn't really count. What are some of the things that I've always wanted to do, but I just haven't done? I've always wanted to go skydiving. You know what? Actually, scratch that. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I spend a lot of my time on YouTube. Now I actually made one. Yay. Alright guys, that's all the questions that I have. Thank you for listening to me talk about really dumb things. I hope you have a very good day, evening, or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.